Say that again?
Some fruit ninja going on here.
Exactly. I am the fruit ninja, bro. Fuck yeah. I won't stab you, I promise.
I hope not.
I hope not. Can you imagine? I dragged you all the way out here just to get stabbed before even trying a coconut. Fair.
Yeah.
I definitely. You don't have like a bad profile though. That's like a photographer thing though. People always say you're not photogenic. Is it? No, it's just people take bad photos of us all the time.
Exactly.
Because we don't fit Eurocentric beauty standards.
And I'm just like over here, like I just want like someone to take really good pictures of me, and then I know my own standards, so I'm like, you know.
Well, and then even if the photos are good, like they always edit my skin tone crazy because I have like all of. I'm just here to cut coconuts, bro. Okay, welcome back. Well, not welcome back because where did we go? But this is ZENITH Study, and today we are opening coconuts with Esau. Do you mind if I show them the screenshots of what you sent me? Because that had me rolling my eyes.
No, I think that was a real genuine like conversation. I fuck with it, like, so I wasn't sure how you were coming at first. I was, I was like, okay, but
I was like, it is Filipino American History Month, and there's coconut slander on the internet.
And that's like, that's totally fair. I feel like we're not. I mean, I'm part Salvadorian, part Mexican, so like I understand when like I don't fully know a culture, so for someone to come out and like offer this experience to teach me, I'm all for it, because like I want to learn more. I had a Filipino girlfriend back in college, but like she didn't really show me a whole lot. It wasn't like it was kind of like a real short relationship, but no, I love Filipino food. I really wanted to go to Jollibee at one point. I've heard good things. But no, thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah,
this
no, of
cool
course.
So yeah, definitely post that.
Okay, there.
Cool.
I'm like, I might put you on blast just a little bit.
That's fine. I deserve it, because like
I appreciate that you're open to the learning experience. When you were like, oh, I'm down, I was like, oh, I can breathe now. Let me stop typing in caps. Deleted my paragraph. There wasn't a paragraph. But
this is my girlfriend Charvicia.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tiger.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Do you want to feel it first?
Sure. Why not?
The bottom's a little gross because I used it to clean.
No worries.
So how you tell if they're like ripe is you smell. Maybe you don't smell the bottom of that one, but you smell. Fuck me. You smell like the bottom, and if it smells like ripe, that's how you know the coconut is ripe.
What's the ripe smell?
Sometimes like a coconut can be like rotten, right?
For sure.
So that's why I like get mad at people for judging like their experience of coconut off of like one coconut, because every coconut is fucking different, just like people, right? So, but when it has like the specks in it in the bottom, this doesn't have too many specks, but they're like dark spots and stuff like that. You can tell that it's ripe. Smell it. It smells a little sweet. It's a little bitter, so this one might not be as good. But it smells kind of sweet, like the after smell. You feel me? Yeah.
I got you.
Fuck yeah.
Did I get back over it?
No, you're great. I'm not gonna start like hacking at it.
Okay.
Basically, all you do is you cut the what do you call this?
Husk?
Yeah. Thank you.
Something like that.
You cut the husk off, and you'll get down to like the hard shell.
Where'd you get this coconut from?
Sprouts, actually, just now, so it's right off of the shelf. I would recommend like supporting our local Asian markets more, but this was more convenient, it'll do just to open the door to you,
Of course.
open the experience. But so like the regular coconuts, like the coconut emoji that you see, right? It's like fucking brown
Little furry thing.
Yeah, so that is like, look me, on the inside of this husk, which is like what makes this like a young coconut, because like obviously it's not that dark colored of brown, right? And then obviously we have this. But yeah, I've been cutting coconuts since I was like 8 years old, so you do not have to actually, don't have to worry about any accidents here. Watch me eat my words. I wouldn't. It's okay. I know it's a big, scary knife. I just did not want to bring two knives, because usually I'll bring like a serrated one.
And those videos you sent me, that was your brother?
That is my brother.
That was,
Yep.
He has like these viral videos.
He does, of fucking opening coconuts on the internet.
That's awesome.
And he's just like fucking obnoxious. So like, yeah. And he tells good stories and airs out our family's dirty laundry on the internet, which is great. You probably saw some of it. But yeah, so my dad was Filipino. My late father. He's not dead. He's just dead to me, right?
Gotcha.
I'll have both of you guys share this. Actually, the best part.
The flesh.
The flesh. I call it the meat, but yeah. Yeah. Do you want to try this? Sure. Okay. You guys can share that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course. This was really quiet, but we're back now. This is the fun part. You know,
I fuck with that. That was good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to smell this?
Sure. Not a strong smell, but
No.
definitely,
but it doesn't smell like it's been sitting in a tin or a paper bottle for a fucking week or more, right?
I didn't think you were going to
Ready?
do that.
Oh, that was clean as fuck. It didn't even drip. Did you fucking see that? Oh my god. Anyway. Okay, try it. This is fresh. This is fresh coconut water, not from a can, not from a paper bottle. Go ahead.
That's a lot better, yeah.
Yes, it is.
That was good.
Thank God. Oh my God.
That was good. I'm trying to think of like, so it doesn't have like the. It reminds me of like, you know, the milk after you eat cereal, like all the cereal's gone, and I think it's like maybe like Lucky Charms or some shit. You know what I mean? Like with the milk and stuff. But
Yeah,
obviously it doesn't
milk.
have cereal milk. But it tastes a lot like that, but without like the feel of the milk part. 'Cause milk's like slightly thicker, you know.
And it being manufactured sweetness.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
fake sugar.
Exactly,
It's
that too.
natural. There's magnesium, potassium, all in that. I used to drink. I was a child athlete. I used to drink that before every race,
Interesting.
which I don't recommend to any other athlete. Don't do that. You need to eat. Protein. Protein is good. Yeah. But it got me through the day. You know, it's
Yeah.
great, right?
It's really good.
And it's refreshing. It cleanses the palate. It's good for you.
And you usually don't drink this with like anything else, like you don't put anything like maybe.
So sometimes if like I'm in a rush, I'll put like I'll take the coconut meat and I'll put it in here in like a blender and it makes like the coconut.
Yeah.
Because that's like
Gives it-
really good for you
Yeah.
and has like really good like nutritional benefits.
Mhm.
And it's just like faster than like doing what I'm doing right now and then like eating every single piece. Just put it all in one. You wanna let her try it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you some meat. Literally though, I was like, if you don't like this, I think I might cry. I think I might never talk to you again. I think
That would be so. I mean, I would.
it would have been so fucking funny. And you were just like, no, not for me. Thank you.
What do you think?
That's so good.
Yeah,
Good.
you like it?
Yeah. She likes just coconut water from the like bottle too.
See, because you know that this is what it's supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
So if you think about
Wow.
that when you drink like the stuff in the can, it does make it better, in my opinion.
It does.
But if that's all you're going off of, then yeah, of course it's fucking disgusting.
So, what do you think about that initial comment though? So, like coconut water tasting like it's been in someone else's mouth. Like, do you think that's what the can tastes like?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, it tastes like it's been in a robot's mouth. It tastes like there's metal in it. It tastes like there's artificial shit in it. And sometimes they add more sugar to like get rid of that taste.
Right.
Sometimes they just do dumb shit. They hate us. They hate us.
Yeah. My mom used to make. Well, I actually learned recently. You know what hibiscus is, right?
Of course.
But growing up, my mom would make jamaica, and she would make it from scratch. She would go get the flour from the market,
Yeah.
boil it, and like drain it out and whatnot. But I learned recently that hibiscus is the exact same thing as Jamaica, just with English, I guess you can call it, or whatever.
Colonization does crazy things to language. Yeah,
It is crazy.
and history.
100%. Yeah, so, they make like the powdered version of Jamaica like in the stores, and it just tastes nothing like the real one. You know what I mean? And like, so I see exactly where you're coming from with the whole slander thing. But
And during Filipino American History Month,
you're full Filipino?
I'm half.
Half?
Yeah, I'm half, and then my mom's side, I'm white and native.
Have you been to the Philippines?
I haven't. No.
Do you know is it Tagalog?
Tagalog?
Tagalog. Oh,
Yeah, I know a little bit.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're totally fine.
So now that I've tried something, specific to Filipino culture, I would love for you to try some pupusas. I don't know if you ever had any.
I'm so
It's
down.
a Salvadorian dish. They have a couple Salvadorian restaurants here in town,
Okay.
and like food trucks and whatnot. But a lot of people don't really know what pupusas are. Some people kind of like corn pancakes. They're very similar to like quesadillas, but think of it as like the cheese is kind of made with as you're making the tortilla as well. You know what I mean? So it's just like a stuff.
I've heard,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
I've read things because I'm
Yeah.
like a big foodie, right? And
Mhm.
I've always loved
Mhm.
not fucking food, but fucking food. Never mind.
But no, we
But
definitely
yeah,
need
I'm
to get
so
you a
down.
plate. Honestly, what I've had here in town isn't nearly as good as my mother's pupusas, of course.
Totally fair.
But
yeah.
you'll get the idea. Oh, the farmers market downtown, the Rose Market. I don't know if they're still doing it now, but they have a stand that make pupusas there, and it's like probably the best I've had in town. So even if we don't do that, there's other spots we can get it from. But,
For sure. No,
that
yeah,
is my
let's
favorite.
make this a thing for real. I was a little surprised because usually people were like, oh, like shit, like my bad, just to like get me away. You know what I mean?
No,
But
it was-
I appreciated like the appreciation, the understanding.
Yeah, duh. I mean, it's a multicultural world we're living in, and especially this city too. It's just very big melting pot of just different cultures. So
It's getting a little pale for my taste. The
That's everywhere, that's
The
everywhere.
traffic. You're right. Yeah.
that's just gentrification.
They're eating the Southwest though, and it's pissing me off because the Southwest did not used to look like this. We used to get away with so much shit, bro.
Gentrification is a terrible thing. 100%. And I also kind of want to talk to you a little bit about your views. I feel like I've
Yeah.
agreed with a lot of it
Yeah.
that I've seen.
We've been liking
Well,
each
for the
other's
most part.
stories.
Yeah. So of course, always free Palestine. I'm kind of at a loss, like honestly, on like how to like really help that situation. I mean, there's obviously options out there in terms of donations and like outreach and getting the word out there. But like this point, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to feel hopeless, but I think that's kind of where I'm kind of coming.
It's
into.
very easy. The first thing I would say is boycott. Look up the
Mhm.
BDS and definitely boycott. Fuck Starbucks. Fuck all major corporations. To be honest,
100%.
they're fucking us in the ass, and they literally are. They make so much money off of us. They make so much money off of our poverty alone, and they increase the poverty of the fucking global South. While they're at it, like the world literally runs, like by like 6 white dudes in a fucking room with billions of dollars.
Sure.
Money's not real, you guys. Anyway,
But no, I like that you speak out on that because, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I see where like friends are coming from, somewhat from like a business standpoint, but I don't really care about that personally. Like, I'm an IT specialist for a nonprofit here in town, so I'm like, I also was a election coordinator before that, so I'm pretty involved.
you politicked.
Yeah, I politics.
Which side?
It was
when?
so we were a neutral company. I was election coordinator for a third party for I did
I've seen you.
Socorro County.
Okay.
Nothing here in Albuquerque. It was
Okay.
another vendor, but I did Socorro County and Lincoln County. Very conservative counties. Socorro was a little bit better, but Lincoln County, Rio Doso area, like.
And as a brown person working in that kind of environment,
It was crazy. I had literally I was giving out like voting handbooks to just people, voters in line one election day, and one of the sides, like if you read it one way is English, another side you flip around is Spanish. One of the guys took one of the books and he was like, I thought we were in America, and was like showing me the Spanish side, and it was just like, what the fuck you. We're in America, but like you're in New Mexico.
Like, what do you mean?
So what the fuck? But even then, you break it down. Spanish is also a colonizer language, and but yeah, it runs way deeper than that.
It's always ironic when people like that say shit like that, because we're in America. This is an American country, and it's like,
you literally stole this country.
you remember there's like Native Americans, right? Like like words don't mean shit to people anymore. Bro.
Yeah, it's very ignorant.
Live in La La Land.
Yeah, but no, I appreciate how you speak out on it. I feel like I need to speak out a little bit more, but also like this I don't know, social media is always weird to me, or just very anxiety inducing. So sometimes like I really want to be myself up there, but sometimes like I gotta pull back a little bit. But maybe sometimes that's for the best too.
No, I mean obviously like your safety, your security should be, you know, number one.
Yeah. In
my opinion, your mental health, all of it. You know, like you can't resist if you're dead.
Shit, we're doing the dragon fruit now?
Yeah. Have you tried this before?
I know if I had hella dragon fruit flavor stuff, I feel like I've tried.
It's bullshit. Erase all memory of that ever.
I feel like I have tried dragon fruit at least once, but it's not something that I get like, you know, on the usual.
You're not like allergic to anything, right?
I feel like my mom would eat this with like tahini or something. Like, you know
what I mean? Oh, 100%. Low-key, I have tahini in the car. Like I could go get it.
It's not necessary.
Okay.
But I appreciate it though. It's cool.
Because coconut with tahini is pretty good. I was like, if he doesn't like it, I'm going to make him put tahini on it. And maybe he'll like it after that.
Slimy.
Yeah. What'd you think? You can be honest.
This is really good. I mean, I'm sorry, I wouldn't say really good.
Actually, try.
I like it.
I'm going to give you a piece from the middle, because like the end pieces can be kind of... Put that down. Die. Can you imagine?
Slippery.
Because the middle pieces tend to be more sweet than the end. I don't know. Or maybe it's vice versa.
I fuck with the texture.
A lot of people fucking hate like the texture.
Honestly, like it doesn't have too much of a taste.
It doesn't taste different than this piece?
I think it's not fun.
Not too much, no. You want to
And
try, baby?
it's fun. You sure?
No?
Fine.
I'll cut you a piece.
It's good.
No more candy.
I promise I like washed my hands before this. They did kind of touch the grass, but like
It's not good.
we're all on Earth.
That was pretty cool though. I would again, I don't think I would like necessarily get the dragon fruit on its own. The coconut was good. I would actually try the coconut again.
They have easy open coconuts.
Mm-hmm. Well, it didn't look like you were struggling to.
No. And honestly, like, if you don't have like a crazy ass knife like this, you can just get a serrated and cut the husk off.
Yeah.
This was pretty clean. It doesn't have to be this clean, you know. But just get it down to the bone, to the hut or the hard part, the shell.
I feel like I've had like dried up flesh. I don't know if people eat it like that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that when it's dried up a little more, you'll get more of like what people consider the coconut flavor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think, I don't know.
Because the flesh does kind of lose its flavor once you like separate the water from the flesh or the meat. I got my first camera when I was like 13 or 14.
Sick. I always wanted to do it. Even like remember in high school, I was like, my brother had like iPhone. I actually moved here. I was a music producer, making hella music.
Really?
Yeah, and then
So that's how you got in the scene.
yeah, and then that helped out a lot. But
We have stuff to talk about because I saw your story too.
that was a lot about
I was curious who that or what that was about.
a lot of people. Honestly, I've been involved in the scene. I've been involved with collectives.
Yeah.
I've never fucked with collectives, but I did it out of like thinking it was for community. Turns out people just want shit from you.
Yep. For free.
For
no
free,
less.
constantly. So
Or a scam, or
I'm pretty good at weeding out scams. I don't think these were like apparent scams. I think these were like
Fair.
I did a lot of free stuff willingly, but like I also didn't get respected on that. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
that was
because
part
if
of
you
it.
do it for free, you start even lower than the bare minimum.
So
This is so funny. I may or may not put this in because fuck them, right? But
I've seen you call out people,
yeah.
and like I feel you on that. Like, 'cause I'm, you know, we do the same thing. I do a lot of free shit because I love doing it, and like a lot of the stuff I post on my page is actually like just collabs with people
Yeah.
that like I use because I have an idea. If I see a model that like gives off a certain vibe, I can immediately like imagine in my head like what kind of shoot I want. And being consistent, you know, you can't just wait for like every paid gig, but I do a lot of paid stuff too. Yeah. But yeah, tell me your experience. I would like to hear what you've been through.
Well, I don't know about been through. I think people are just disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, I've been worried for you, bruh, because I've seen you working with or for the same people that kind of fucked me over. And what you described was a little too accurate to what my entire experience was. And I literally told them, I was like, you're not gonna find anyone else that's gonna put up with this shit. The way I did, the way I DD'd, the way that I fucking sent you lunch money. Like, I was more than just a photographer. I was managing, I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was giving many discounts, you know what I mean?
For sure.
I might as well have been doing that shit for free. But, yeah, no, after 2 years of working with the same people, just, they don't give a fuck, you know?
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, there's people out there that like do that shit.
I think I'm glad that, like, I don't know. I'm glad that he found someone who's not, I guess, femme presenting. I think it's really just a disrespect for women at the bottom line, at the end of the day. And just like, you know, people aren't used to people being trans openly. So
I appreciate it.
it was just difficult with, I think it became too much for him to respect, and he just didn't want to do it anymore, and so he just stopped paying me.
Interesting. Yeah, I have a lot of trans friends, and I've learned a lot about the trans community. I've seen a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race. I've seen other just adjacent content regarding like, you know, the trans community. There's this one show, I'm trying to think of the name. I think Pose. You know of it? But it's about the trans community in New York City in like the 80s or something like that. And like the drag scene. In that.
The AIDS epidemic.
Yeah, that too. So yeah, I've seen all that, and like that definitely gave me a better perspective. Even before that, I think it takes someone to be open about stuff like that to even like want to consider it. No, I've seen you talk about that too, and I fully respect it. And I don't speak on it a whole lot, but I feel like I've made some
Yeah.
sense here and there.
No.
Like, you know.
I mean, no, not everyone has to. I don't hate trans people, guys. Surprise. Like,
No,
that's like
actually-
crazy. That's crazy. I don't want to push the Overton window.
I
in that
reposted some shit
direction.
Will Ferrell was like saying about like trans people recently, and I was like, you know, I fuck with that. I feel like a lot of people talk about it from a place of ignorance still too, and that's why like I've been like even me when you know it started becoming more and more of a thing, I was still trying to figure out like what it really was, and like I wasn't the most like open to it. But yeah, I mean, we learn and we grow.
Evolution is important.
Yeah. So, yeah, to anybody like on the fence or whatever, just feeling it, I think they should just learn more.
I think what a
there's
lot of people
stuff
don't
like that.
understand is that it's like, it's about like your identity, and not, a lot of people have the privilege of going through life not having to question their identity at all, you know, so they just don't know how to wrap their minds around it. But, you know, and we live in a very compartmentalized, like binary society, very westernized.
It's very black and white for a lot of people.
Exactly.
And that's why education is important, because then you start to realize that, like, it's not.
And they're taking slavery out of textbooks in Florida. Help! Help!
There's a lot of crazy stuff happening. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've seen you be like, are you against voting? I feel like I try to remember.
Against voting is crazy.
Or,
I don't think I have any place to tell anybody what to do with their time.
yeah. I'm trying to remember. I don't know, because I might be confusing like some stuff with like other people, because I don't remember.
There is the uncommitted movement, like that kind of ties in with the pro-Palestinian movement, which is understandable. It's a lot of Arab and Muslim people who have family that in the Middle East that are literally being colonized and bombed as we speak, right? So it's difficult to be like, oh yeah, like I'm all in for this other person who is also enabling funding everything, right? So I think when you approach it with empathy, when you approach anything with empathy, it's completely understandable and logical, you know, because we're all just fucking humans. We're all just here on a rock in space that, you know, is a ticking time bomb. But
yeah, I appreciate the fucking opportunity and the experience. This shit was cool to learn more about you, and then like even see someone that's like really trying to do similar things, like just educating.
And even something like this with food, we should definitely. Well, let's link up. Yeah, but we're definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Look out for us.
Shit, my fucking legs are kind of.
For real, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I like this idea of format too. This is cool. But yeah, dude, thank you again, and yeah, appreciate you.
Do you have anything to plug? Anything to say to the channel of 7 subscribers?
7 subscribers.
I think there's 8.
Nah, just be yourself.
Know yourself.
Work hard, and be consistent, and also understand. You know, you need rest, and sometimes you need breaks too. So,
your existence is resistance.
Yeah, and be safe out there.
Especially here.
Yeah, set your boundaries, set your expectations. That's something I know I need to get better at myself too. But yeah, keep learning, keep growing, keep eating.
Beautiful.